Project OR is a design competition that highlights the supply side of the outdoor retailer.
We have chosen 5 design students from around the country from the top 5 design schools to participate in this competition.
It's a smackdown between FIT in New York, FITM in Los Angeles, Washington State, Colorado State, and the venerable North Carolina State.
And may the best student win.
Hi, I'm Greg Thompson,
And I'm Kira Schwartz.
and we're here at the Outdoor Retailer Summer Market 2008, and we're going to be emceeing the Project OR design competition.
For the design competition, there are 5 students from different design schools across the country, and they're all going to be competing against each other on a secret design mission, which they don't know about. So we look forward to meeting the design students.
So let's meet them.
Okay, let's go. So what's your name?
Allison Stalin.
Amy Morrow.
My name is Kristen Jones. I'm from North Carolina and I'm currently a senior at NC State University.
I am from Fort Collins, Colorado.
My name is Riela Ocampo, but they all call me Ryan.
Colorado State University.
Santa Barbara, California.
I'm from FIT. I'm in my 3rd year right now, and I'll be on my 4th year this coming semester.
Fashion Institute of Design and Merchandising.
My name's Casey Stannard, and I'm from Moscow, Idaho. It's a tiny little town in the middle of a wheat field, and I go to school in Pullman, Washington, Washington State University. It's another small little town in the middle of a wheat field, 8 miles away.
What got you into design in the first place? What inspired you to become a designer?
I was a graphic design major and I hated it, so I stopped going to class and started making swimsuits.
Well, I started designing costumes for theater, and then I kind of felt like I want to go to this like apparel industry, make some money. It's all about business.
Well, a lot of times when I'm going to sleep at night, these designs just come into my mind about clothes that I would love to design and wear, and it just seemed like the right thing to do.
I guess I've just always loved fashion and then kind of just kept going with that and started learning a little bit more about it and went to school for it, and now it's what I love to do.
I've always been kind of interested in design. I actually started as an architecture major, but I found that I didn't really care to be building little soapbox models for the rest of my life, so I switched over to apparel.
What is your favorite design project you've done in the past?
I just started making jeans, and that was very fun.
Well, we had like this mini fashion show at school, so we did small collection.
Probably be my first line that I got to design on CAD. I did sort of outdoor wear, and it was really fun.
I just finished my senior collection. It was a 6-piece women's ready-to-wear collection last semester, so even though it was a very challenging project, it was definitely worth it. So.
I did a line of 4 bridal gowns. That was a very interesting learning experience.
So what do your parents think about you being a designer?
They're really excited, they're really proud of me, so they're excited I have some talent to work with, so they're pushing me they know I can do whatever I want to do, so.
They were apprehensive at first, but I told them what I was going to do, so they kind of had to deal with it.
Well, we all of my family, they're all into some are doctors and nurses, and I'm the only one who's in this design business, in art. And I'm I want to be different. I want to try something new. And I felt good. They gave their full support and all that. So yeah.
Well, they're all really science-oriented people. My dad's an agronomist, my mom's a nurse, so it's kind of a different viewpoint for them, but they get it, they like it.
They love it. My mom is actually a seamstress, so she taught me how to sew when I was a kid, and I didn't really think anything of it then, but once I got older, I really appreciated it. And I come from a whole family of artists and designers, so they love it.
Do you have a secret design weapon you're going to use?
I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. Got a lot of sewing experience, so should be helpful.
I think I'm kind of underestimated being from North Carolina. I don't think people really expect me to know what I'm doing as much, but I think that I've got it up here, what it takes, so I'm excited to show them what I've got.
Do you think you're going to win the competition?
Yeah, Of course. I'm from Colorado. I mean, we're in the outdoor industry here. That kid from New York has nothing on me.
Well, we wish you the best.
Yeah. Good luck. Thank you.
Project OR is a design competition that highlights the supply side of the outdoor retailer.
We have chosen 5 design students from around the country from the top 5 design schools to participate in this competition.
It's a smackdown between FIT in New York, FITM in Los Angeles, Washington State, Colorado State, and the venerable North Carolina State.
And may the best student win. Welcome to the Design Center at Outdoor Retailer.
I think the Design Center showcases the supply side of the outdoor retailer, and here you'll see fabrics from lots of different vendors from all over the world, buckles, webbings, materials, new concepts in how to construct products, and this will be the area where you can really research and find new fabrics for your competition.
Well, New Textile likes to take a new approach in making innovative eco fabrics.
We have samples here that you'll be able to pick up, I guess, is tomorrow. And our fabric is different from most of the others you'll see here.
Largest vertical manufacturing zipper company or fasteners company in the world, and we're in about 63 countries right now.
We customize, we do private labeling for big box stores and also the small mom and pop type operations.
I wanted to tell you about Concept 3. What's unique about this company is that they think of ideas for others.
Well, we have a nice new watch called the Ray, which is eco-friendly. It's all handmade out of burl wood. It's 100% green, which is, watches, no battery, automatic watch. Watches are not very eco-friendly, and we have the first one on the market.
Their products look different. They're better than ever, but the focus and passion is the same.
You've got your kind of traditional high-density ripstop materials here, but then looking to other industries for where you do things. So the materials you see on the side, we're looking for stuff that's going to be extremely lightweight but very abrasion resistant. And what we chose was airbag fabric.
Well, designers, this is the moment of truth. This is what you've been waiting for. Fun and games either have just ended or they're going to just begin, depending on how enthusiastically you approach your project. So this is the design brief. This will explain to you the specifics on the challenge in front of you. From this delivery point forward, you'll have 48 hours to go from concept to prototype. So this will be the magic sauce that you'll have to build out. And there's also a floor plan in here, the floor plan that is marked with the exhibitors that are going to help provide materials. So there's about 40 companies that are helping out with providing extra material for you guys to use. If there's any questions, there's information in the brief. So with no further ado, I'm going to hand these to you, and if you guys could open them, wait till everyone has them, then open them all at the same time, and you can watch your eyeballs pop. Amy? Allison? Casey? Kristen? And Ryan?
This is a two-hander.
This will be the first Project OR design brief. And with that, Day 1 of Outdoor Retailer's Summer Market is now open. Okay. Well, designers, this is the moment of truth. This is what you've been waiting for. The fun and games either have just ended or they're going to just begin, depending on how enthusiastically you approach your project. So this is the design brief. This will explain to you the specifics on the challenge in front of you. From this delivery point forward, you'll have 48 hours to go from concept to prototype.
So I'd recommend that you head over to your workstations. You have until 3 o'clock to get your sketches done, and that's when we'll be judging the sketches.
Are designing a size medium women's top and bottom, one or both. Yeah. that's about all the specifics they gave us.
I'm designing a track jacket. I love track jackets. It's like my favorite thing to wear.
Something that the everyday person can use and it's fashionable, but I like smart gear. So that's what I'm trying to design around.
So it's like an adaptation of a hoodie. Jacket with no hood, soft shell.
I just want to do something that is really functional, but cute that you could wear outdoors.
It's kind of a top that's going to assist people in hiking.
What I did is I did like, it's like a one piece. I don't have a flat, so you're not really gonna get it. If I'm gonna do a flat later, it's, well basically this jacket is one piece. It's like connected with the base layer. Like it's connected like at the collar.
But I'm kind of doing it sort of based on my hometown, kind of that basic idea about it.
I think I'm taking on a big project. I have a lot of pieces here that I'm gonna have to cut out and sew together, but if I can pull it off, it's gonna be awesome. I decided to go with a track jacket that's even more versatile. It's gonna have dual pockets. There's gonna be one zipper entry, but there's gonna be pockets in the back and pockets in the front, which you can't really tell. It's also gonna be very paneled on the sleeves. My inspiration is the sun. I mean, there would be no outdoor activities if there was no sun.
And I did it for trail hiking and running with your dog. And what happens is you have two pockets in the front, your iPod pocket there. It's a vest because whenever I'm running down the trail, I like to hike up and then run down. And my backpack flies up and then I have to hold it. And it's really impossible to do.
There's like a story to this. Well, Jimmy, okay, let's just name him Jimmy. He have all of this anxiety. He have OCD, agoraphobia, and kleptomaniac at the same time. So I kind of want to put that all together in like that outfit. Let me just start with this. Well, Jimmy, he always forgets his bag. So I'm like, yeah, why not? You know, let's try to, it's like a built-in bag.
And I'm a resident of Moscow, Idaho, which is like 8 miles away. And it's in the Palouse, which has a lot of rolling hills and wheat fields, which was sort of where I got my inspiration from. It also kind of melded with an idea I saw in one of the Salt Lake brochures I was reading, which said, from cowboy to contemporary. So I tried to go with this sort of Western cowboy feel and make it really updated and more outdoorsy.
I kind of started my design process thinking about one of the main things we're seeing right now, you know, being eco-friendly, getting all of that. And so thinking about Raleigh, right now scooters are huge there, as they are through lots of other cities, you know, trying to save gas, better for the environment. So as more people are buying scooters, they're going to want clothes to go with them. Scooter companies are going to want to have clothing to sell, you know, add on some sales to that. So I kind of decided to go through and try to make some feminine and functional, fashionable outerwear jackets for the scooter rider.
Well, now the judges have had their interviews and their review of the designs, and it's time for them to vote and pick a winner.
I think it's going to be pretty difficult. We saw some really great designs and they're all across the board very different.
I think it's been a very hard project to do in such a short period of time and some incredible thought process going into it. So.
Yeah.
And now it's time to announce the judges' choice for the first phase of the design competition, which was your presentation boards, your concepts, your basic ideas for the product you're going to make for the grand prize winning contest. So It was very, very close, and it got down to the wire.
And there were two people that were really, really close, but the person that we chose for phase one.
It's a vest because whenever I'm running down the trail, I like to hike up and then run down.
It's cute, and I think it has at least a purpose. That's what I liked about this design. She made it for something that she personally found a need for while exercising and doing something. So it was purpose-built.
I like the styling and actually the function aspect. She came really from a function standpoint, and that's always a great place to start in design. So I think Allie did a really good job.
I think it's hard to make a showcase piece from a vest versus a jacket.
I liked Amy's, I think her use of color in her sketches really helped the impression of it. She had some level of inspiration behind it.
The tracksuit idea is very iconic, and I think that is an upcoming trend for the fall seasons.
Didn't see what made it a better track jacket. I thought it looked cool. I did like the aesthetic, the asymmetry, and the concept regarding the sun, but it does need a solid end use, and it didn't really have it.
With fashion, it's kind of really riding the line. It's not quite fashionable for fashion. I think the graphic idea is really cute, but then something has to be a little toned down if it's going to be fashion, or amped up if it's going to be function.
I actually like this storyboard a lot. I think there is the theme is very cohesive. It's very straightforward. I do agree that this could be an engineering nightmare, but overall I think it's very progressive, and it's going to offer a lot of inspiration for people to look at it.
As well as we've all agreed, the storyboard is fantastic in his ability to illustrate, which so many young people cannot do that.
Ryan definitely was thinking out of the box, which this industry really could use some of that, thinking and designing. And so I can't wait to see this in the North Face prototype room. But
I thought she did a great job of targeting a group with a functional garment and integrating the style within it.
I thought Kristen's board came through the strongest of all of them on all of the levels. I agree with Ted. It really had a strong singular function.
And I would have loved to have seen this in color, and because her illustrations are okay, and if they were a little better with color, I think it would be an exceptional just illustration of the idea. Her idea was great.
She nailed it more than anyone on the team for the category, and being a young consumer that's conscientious about fuel and the whole get-go. I think it's darling design. I love her little vinyl helmet cover thing.
So I tried to go with this sort of Western cowboy feel.
I'm gonna be honest, and that's what we're gonna be, right? This is not good, and I guess she had something, an iPod pocket, and so on, but it's really very basically boring to me.
Fortunately, not much I felt excited about. I felt like the board was not at a standard that I would expect, and that there just wasn't anything particularly new or interesting, even though I thought the idea was there.
The piping there, she has an inseam pocket treatment. I thought that was interesting, but in the end, I'm afraid the style wasn't particularly dynamic, and I didn't know what the function was.
And there were two people that were really, really close, but the person that we chose for phase one was Ryan. So, Ryan, congratulations.
Ryan. Thank you. Thank you guys.
Thank you, judges.
Sourcing was interesting. Not everybody brought exactly what you would want, so it's been kind of an interesting having to change things around for that.
They would have something that was the right fabric but not the right color, or fabrics that weren't really compatible with each other. So it was really just going around to every single vendor trying to find compatible fabrics from different places.
I did receive some good feedback from the judges, and some feedback too that I have to work on.
So we just kind of took all of the feedback that they gave us, and I think that really helped to change our design to make it better and what they're really looking for.
I completely changed it.
Okay.
My last design was too boring. The idea is the same, it solves the same problems, but I went at it in a more fun way.
Once you see the new stuff that's out there, your design can kind of change to focus more on that. So it's changed a little bit, but I'm excited about it. So today will definitely be interesting.
I'm trying to simplify it now, and just like before, there's a lot going on. So it's probably not gonna look. I mean, it's still. I mean, the silhouette is still the same, but I'm changing it a little bit.
For my initial design, I needed like stretchy elastic cord for like zipper pulls, and I couldn't find it. It was impossible.
We need zippers.
We're sourcing for the design project, so it says that you guys have
Oh, really? Yeah, you need to first.
Yeah, for our competition that's going on right now.
The design competition.
We have zippers from them at our show office.
At the show office we have zippers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where did you send it?
I'm using a lot of zippers, and it's hard to find the zippers I need.
I still need like lots of zippers.
You don't have any longer ones of these? This is the only length we have?
This is the only that we have right now.
I don't know. There's like some sort of massive shortage of zippers.
Well, zippers seem to be the hardest thing at first. I ended up finding some. I think just finding fabric that was the right weight, had the right qualities, and was the right color.
I predict that we're all going to be up really late tonight.
I think we have a little bit less time than we all thought we were going to, so it'll be a busy day, but getting to work.
Right now I am sewing the side seams of the lining together. So, see how it fits after this. Hopefully everything is falling into place where it should.
Had to go out and source a little bit more stuff, which was actually a lot harder to find than I thought. But now I'm trying to get back to work and hopefully crank a lot out in the next couple hours.
It's coming along. I'm adding some sleeves to my vest, so it will now be a jacket.
I'm actually pretty stressed. I'm starting from scratch again. Here we go. I'm redoing everything. I'm not happy with what I have done. I think I might not sleep tonight. I might stay here for the whole night. So yeah, I'm gonna pull an all-nighter.
I just got my zipper in, so I'm really excited, and it's reflective and shiny, so you won't get hit by a car, which is good. But yeah, I'm getting the machine figured out, so I haven't sewed over my fingers. They're all still there. Excited about that, but it's going well. Now I'm gonna try and line it, which could be my next headache.
It's kind of like a roller coaster. I get really excited and I'm feeling really good, and then something goes wrong and I feel defeated, but then I come back. So it's really a roller coaster emotion.
So are you sewing with kinetic energy?
Absolutely. I haven't had to use my seam ripper yet, so that is an accomplishment right there.
Hey Daisy, what's up? What are you doing?
Stop trying to sabotage me.
Oh.
Take your banana away.
So cool.
All right, well, you do have plenty of time. The building's going to be open until 10 tonight, so you guys can work until then, and then again tomorrow morning. So tomorrow's the big day, and you've done a lot of work so far, and you've gotten a lot of great feedback from the judges. So yesterday at about 4 o'clock, I came and I saw the students work, and I was getting a little nervous. There wasn't much progress in terms of the actual construction of the garments, but I saw that they were thinking really hard and they had a vision as to what they wanted to design, and so I was really proud of them.
Didn't get too much sleep last night, but we're all feeling the pressure, but we're getting it done. So.
2 minutes, Ryan. And that's it. Project OR is done. Thank you very much, students.
This is Kristen Jones from North Carolina State University, and she's going to share her design process for the final design presentation at Project OR.
All right, hello everyone. As I kind of talked about the last time that we met, I kind of wanted to introduce a new product for this new market that's emerging, which is the scooter rider, but also wanted to make it a little bit more feminine, add some new lines, and also instead of using leather, introducing eco-friendly fabrics.
I'm actually quite disappointed with the final product. I didn't like the black color blocking on the samples.
I have to agree, I'm a little bummed because this was my favorite. Just the whole, Kristen, thank you, that what she did was she found a customer, she created a product, but when she did her final, I think she left out a couple things that were really important.
This is Casey Standard from Washington State University, and she's designer number 2 in Project OR.
Thank you. Okay, so this is the Hiawatha jacket. It's named for a trail that's near my house. It's a biking trail located on the Palouse. And my original idea was to do a vest, but after looking at the judges' critiques, I really decided it wasn't very innovative or exciting, so I decided to revamp my idea. This is the banner fabric, which I was required to incorporate, so it's the recycled vinyl. And I did a nice little graphic here. I think it draws interest, and it's also aligned with these little reflective tapes, so everybody can see really well at night when you're biking around.
I thought Casey's design was the most functional. I thought the colors were vibrant and dynamic. She did a good job of following her board and following her original design.
I think Casey had great presentation skills, actually. I think she did a better job at that than most of them. And she did an absolute revolution from the original to the final product.
This is Ryan Campo from FIT in New York, and he's going to take us through his design process. Contestant number 3 in Project OR.
Hi everyone, how are you guys doing?
Great.
Alright, so here is my final garment from day 1 to Caesar's down to here. So here's my garment. It's well, a lot of people say that it's kind of like inspired by army or something like that. Well, yeah, probably. It's probably just a color that makes it kind of army. It has a lot of different use. You can use it for mountain climbing or hunting.
I think if Ryan made that jacket in my size, I would walk out wearing it. I'm his customer, not the outdoor woman, for sure.
The cut was terrific. The details, the construction, really, really wonderful. I think you really nailed that, but it just had zero function to me.
Ryan's definitely out of the box thinker, and he certainly got some talent. I think with some direction he could go places. I just don't believe this particular garment would sell at retail.
This is Allison Stellan from FITM, and she's going to take us through her design process.
As you can see, I kept the elastic going around. The backpack in the back is where I thought you could store it, and it's all waterproof because sometimes I'll wade through water, and when I'm carrying an iPod or phone, I don't want to destroy it. I've destroyed many that way, so I thought it would be good if everything was waterproof. I try to design so that the woman looks sexy when she's out hiking and doing activities because I hate the whole dowdy look. I think it's really important, especially if you're trying to sell a vest, which is hard enough. for the woman to feel confident and feel like she's out there and she's going to conquer the mountain and go do what she loves to do.
I think Alison did a great job of revising her design while maintaining her original idea, because that was really important to her, to have that function with the dog walking and everything.
I think she did a really great job on the styling of it. I think it's sexy, it's cute, it's slimming, it's short. It's a little too short for me for function. And the backpack I'm not so sure that I'm into, but the vest I dig.
Amy Morrow from Colorado State University.
Hello. Hello. Well, to start off, it is multifunctional. It's a skirt. It's also what I like to call knickers. And in some cases it can be a poncho. So I will demonstrate how this actually works. It slips on. There's no zipper or any kind of closure for that. And so that's the three functions. The pants, or the knickers, which are on there, the skirt, and the poncho.
I think Amy, she was very courageous to make as big of a move as she did in her design. And what I really enjoyed about the design is that in any of its permutations, it was very beautiful. As a pant, as a skirt, most convertible items look great one way, but not so great the other. This one hit it on every shape and form.
You walk into a store, you always love the courageous design. And this is that. It's versatile. It would make a great demo. This is a story.
Thank you, panel of judges, for being here and contributing your time and energy and wisdom to the first ever Project OR design contest here at Outdoor Retailer. First, I want to honor the students who really represent the future of our industry. Runner-up of the first ever Project OR. Casey is the runner-up.
It's really exciting, especially since I totally had to revamp my idea after I got my first round of criticism. So, yeah, yay!
Well done, well done. The winner of Project OR 2008 is Ryan Campo from FIT New York. How did it feel, Ryan, to be the winner of the first ever project?
Bananas.
Bananas.
Yep. That's my own interpretation. That means it's great. It's amazing.
I thought it was really awesome and gave exposure to the designers of a touch of the real world as well.
I was so impressed by the organization of the event and the unbridled creativity of all the contestants. I was really overwhelmed. I mean, they were all so talented. Any one of them is going to be a great designer.
Wow, I'm just overwhelmed. Very, very overwhelmed. I'm just so happy.
I always do tell it like it is, Kenji, but seriously, I think it's excellent because you're bringing youth into the outdoors, which we need, as we know. And I think it's great to bring fresh ideas and fresh talent. And I didn't know in my heart who I thought was going to win yesterday or on Saturday, but Sunday, what was it? I'm so confused what day it was. Friday, whatever. First day I saw
Day one.
Yeah, I thought he was amazing, and his sewing was, they were all great. But I think he's the next Philip